Alrighty, looks like I am live. Let's see. How are you doing today? I hope everyone is well. Today it's been a great day for me. I hope it has been for you also. Let's see here. Get my camera. Why is not? There you go. Okay. Yep. I hope you had a great day as well, and are having a great day. When you hop on, say hello, so I know you are here. And if you are going to catch the replay, just let me know that you are catching the replay by responding replay. So I'm Yvonne, CEO and founder of Facials and Flawless Beauty, and I like to make an appearance once a week. I am doing a trial where I'll do 13 weeks of topics for you in referencing to the esthetician world. So I'm a licensed esthetician in the state of Maryland. So last week I spoke about brow lamination and brow tint. So that's the topic of last week. This week, today I'm talking to you about lash lamination and lash lift and lash tint. So I'm going to go ahead and start talking about that. Again, when you hop on, say hi. And if you're catching the replay, type in replay, so I know you're here. And if you have any questions about anything, put it in the comments, and so I can answer those questions for you. And I appreciate you taking the time out to be here with me, whether it's live or replay. So, oh, hold on. Let's see. Okay. Anyway, so lash lift and lash tint. So those are two separate services that most people usually end up getting combined at the same time. So if you want effortless lashes, then this video is for you. And if you have the services before, leave it in the comments so I know that you had the services, and let me know, how you like the services, how long it lasts. Did you find it beneficial for you? Everyone is different. So if you liked it, or just period, give me your feedback. I appreciate your feedback. So lash lift and lash lamination, people usually call them two of the same, when actuality is not the same thing. Very similar, but not totally the same. So the lash lift is when you're lifting your lashes. And the lash lamination is the same thing when it comes to lifting your lashes, but it's also the plus, I should say, in addition to, is the nourishing treatment that's added to that as well. So lash lift is what I'm talking to you about today. So it's like I was telling you with the brows. Hi, who hopped on? Say hello, so I can say your name and speak back to you. So the lash lift is like I was telling you with the brow lamination, is also like a perming solution, but not as severe. It's a lot more safe than that. So it's safe for your eyes, obviously, or we wouldn't be allowed to do that. And that process to do a lash lift takes about 45 to 60 minutes for that process. In the state of Maryland, the cost for that is, I believe the average is $60 to $90 to get a lash lift. So like I said, normally the lash lift is combined with the tint, but it doesn't have to be. You just may want to have your lashes curled, because you don't want to walk around with straight lashes, or you just want your lashes to be a little bit more defined. So that's definitely an option. This process normally lasts for about 4 to 8 weeks, up to 8 weeks, usually 6 to 8, but I'll say 4 to 8 weeks, because it just depends on your lash cycle stage. Hi, I Fancy Safety Alicia. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you, and thank you for the thumbs up as well. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's raining here. Yeah, it's kind of raining. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. So it depends on the growth cycle of your lashes. That will depend on how long it lasts, and your lash lift will also depend on your aftercare. So I'm going to go over some things with you for the aftercare to help with the longevity of the lashes. So there's several different steps that's done during this lash lift stage. Like I said, one of them is the perming light solution. That does have a bit of an unpleasant smell to it, but okay, very good. Being active, productive. That's good. Yeah, I had a client earlier today that I had met last week, and she scheduled and came in. Very nice lady. And then she's scheduled for next month to come up for her follow-up appointment. I love it when the clients go ahead and book their appointment for next time before leaving. Just get everything done right there. Bada bing, bada bang. So it is recommended that you have a patch test before you have the lash lamination, because you want to make sure that you don't have a reaction to all of that. So I would suggest coming in like 24 to 48 hours prior to your appointment to get that done. Hold on. Yes, booked and busy in a good way for sure. So like I said, that's going to cost you like $65 to $90 for that service in the state of Maryland. Each state varies differently because the cost of living, everything has to be factored in. So, but for here, it's $65 to $90 for the lash lamination. So this, and then you can add in the tint, and the tint is darkening the lashes. That's going to darken the lashes, so your lashes are looking fuller and more defined. And that's a great combination. That normally takes about 15 to 20 minutes for that process. So with the lash lamination and the lash lift and the lash tint, about 60 to 75 minutes total. And again, for the state of Maryland, the average cost to have these two services combined is roughly $100 to $140 to have those services done. But like I said, it'll last for typically 6 to 8 weeks. But also, again, it depends on your growth cycle and of your lashes, and also the aftercare, the maintenance that you do on your ends. Like, we can go ahead and get you squared away, but it's a partnership where you have to do your part as well. So also there's some contraindications that goes along with this as well. So some things that or reasons why for people that can't get this service is eye infection. So of course, if you have any type of eye infection, you do not want to get this service. If you have any eye disorders, period, you don't want to get this service. Again, this is an eye treatment type service, so you want to be cautious. If you're hypersensitivities in the eye area, you don't want to get the services either. If you are pregnant and in your first trimester, it's not recommended for you either because of your hormonal fluctuation that's going on. Also, you'll have a increase in sensitivities, so you may have a reaction to the chemicals that's used for this product too. So that's why they say you shouldn't get this in your first trimester. Also, it may, because like I said, the perming solution that's in it may trigger from the smell morning sickness, and we all know who's had morning sickness before. That is no fun. It is no fun. So we don't want to go get you through that. Also, if you have chemotherapy, if you're taking chemotherapy, at this time, wait until you finish your treatments at least 6 months after, because you're also increased sensitivity as well. Your immune system is weakened. Your lashes are more fragile, so they're more prone to, you know, falling out as well. So those are some contraindications on people or reasons not to have this service. And I gave you some reasons already. Well, low maintenance is a reason to definitely. It lasts for weeks. It takes your lashes from straight to curly. And then that's when it goes by the rods. I was telling you the rods or the shields. We have to choose based upon your lash shape and the length. We decide if you should get the rod or if you should get the shield, the eye shields. And that's going to determine the shape. Usually it's like a L-shaped lash, C-shape, or D shape, depending upon if you do the rod or the lash shield. And then again, like I said, also based upon, we have to choose this, you know, small, extra large, extra small, things like that. So there's many different factors in it. And we put that onto your eye. We do tape down your bottom lashes also, so it doesn't get on the bottom lashes. And we'll put also a shield, eye shield, down here to nourish your eye. While we're doing your top eye, you have to keep your eyes closed also during this process, because you don't want any of the chemicals to get into your eyeball. Just relax, close your eyes. People fall asleep during the service, like I said, because the lash lamination is 45 to 60 minutes. So keep that in mind. So as far as aftercare is concerned, there's a couple of things to look for that you should or should not do for aftercare. So you don't want to go swimming, be in a sauna for the first 24 to 48 hours. No swimming, no hot showers, anything like that the first 24, 48 hours. You don't want to go rubbing and pulling at your lashes either. So don't do that. Put on mascara and with the lash lift and tint. Would that mean I wouldn't need it? Right. So that's one of the benefits of having the lash lift and tint, because it gives you a natural mascara look on your lashes. And there's different colors that you can use for that process. So it could be black, it could be blue black, which gives you more depth. You know, if you're a redhead, you know, then we have the red, so browns, different shades of brown. So yeah, we have different colors that we can use for that. But yeah, that's one of the benefits. It saves you time because you don't have to put on mascara, and it saves you money for that process of not having to use that mascara also for a minute. You know, it gives you that wake up ready to go look. Plus it opens up your eyes more as well, so which is a benefit. So and like I said, if you have straight lashes, it gives you a curl, or if there's practically no curl, we can give it more of a curled look as well. So that's just something that we talk about in the conversation of the consultation. So yeah, definitely a benefit for having this process service done. So no steamers, no hot showers, no saunas. You know, you want to keep your lashes basically dry for the first 24 hours for sure. No harsh chemicals on your lashes. Let's see. Yeah, I was saying no rubbing and pulling at your lashes either. But you do want to go ahead and use a spoolie, mascara spoolie, on a daily basis, just to enhance the curl. So when you're using a spoolie, you just want to, what I like to do is just do a little shimmy shimmy and curl up at the same time. You just kind of shimmy shimmy side to side and just kind of curl up as you're using your spoolie. And the same thing with mascara. I find that for me, it's better of an outcome when you shimmy that mascara onto your lashes and still curling your lashes, because you're kind of like taming your lashes at the same time. So you shimmy shimmy and curl at the same time when you're putting your mascara on. So just a little extra tip right there. No waterproof mascara either. No oil-based products on the lashes also. So all right, let me take a look here at my notes. So I will be adding this service back onto my calendar. So if you want the service, definitely let me know, and I will add it back sooner than later. And let's see here. Some notes. Oh, oils. Castor oil, coconut oil, oils like that you don't want to use. Also, let's see here. Yeah, so if you want the service, just comment lashes on there, and then we'll have a conversation on when you want the service, because I can add it back sooner than later. And let's see. So next week's topic is skincare myths that can damage your skin, because a lot of people follow trends, and you can't always follow a trend. Don't you can't always do that. But I'm gonna go into all of that next week. I plan on going live Tuesday next week, and that's the topic that I plan on doing. Again, it is called skincare myths that can damage your skin. So next month, I'm having a skincare event, the 16th of March, and it's Spring into Your Glow. So if you have not already registered, go ahead and RSVP and pay to reserve your spot. It begins at 3:30, and it is called Spring into Your Glow, and it's a luxury skin experience, not class, but experience. So there's two types of tickets you can get. There's general admission. I will do a different video for this, but there's general admission and there's the VIP admission as well. So you can choose between which one you want. And then if you buy more than one ticket, you do save on that as well for your ticket. So come sip, learn, and glow and bloom with us on the 16th of May. So all the supplies are covered in this. Oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah, and we always eat. We always have food and drink for you too. We say refreshments, but it's more than refreshments. We can't just do just simple refreshments. How would I change my face washing routine? So that would depend on what your goal is. So you don't want to change a bunch of different things all at one time, because you may end up having a reaction to a product. And if you add in like 3 or 4 new products, you're not going to know which of those products cause you to have a breakout or a reaction to it. So it's good to just introduce one product at a time, and for at least a week, to make sure that it's all good for you. So so that's one piece of advice I would definitely give you for your question. Let me see. And it really just depends on what your goal is. Like, what is your goal for your skincare? Like, are you experiencing acne? Are you experiencing sensitivities? Are you experiencing dryness? Like, so it just depends on what's going on with your skin and where your goal is and where you want your skin to go. Hello, friends. Thank you for hopping on. Say hello when you hop on so I can greet you properly by your name. So great question. So hopefully that is beneficial in answering some of that for you. Additional questions, definitely feel free. We can have a conversation on that. And like I said, ultimately it depends on how your skin is now, what your goal is. But again, introducing one product at a time. So, all right. So yeah, so there's different admissions, like I said, general and VIP. And so I'm going to walk you step by step based upon your skin type. I'll have the products for you by the questions that you've answered for me. So the products will be tailored. It's not just general products. The products will be tailored to your particular skin. So when we do the facial, you know how to use the products and what you can go home with, how to continue that regimen at your home. So I want to get you properly prepared. So that's part of the experience in which you can have fun. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be a relaxing vibe. You know, I love vibes. I love the luxury of things. And so, yeah, definitely come for the experience. Tell your friends and family about it. You can come solo or bring a friend. And I'm going to be partnering up with my good friend Tasha. She's going to be showing you, and you will, this is also hands-on as well, that you will be doing, making the sugar scrubs and body butters as well. So you'll be making those. She makes those for her business, and they're organic. And I love them for myself as well, because I have them here also that I use. So that's going to be so we're partnering up with that. Like I said, it starts at 3:30. And make sure you get your seats. 15 seats was available, but now it is 12 seats that is available. So make sure you RSVP. The more tickets you get, if you buy more than one, you'll save a little bit too. So what else besides that event? I'll do a whole video, a little bit more detail on it. The newsletter, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. And we're wrapping this up. The newsletter comes out once a month. So make sure you sign up for that. And in that newsletter, I go over, I choose a product for the month to describe to you what it does. I give you benefits, tips. Also, I'll let you know what's coming up, like the party that's coming up, the experience, Spring into Your Glow. That will be there also. So yeah, share this video. Also, I'll put the link in here where you can follow me on the social media sites. But basically, my name is my handle for all the sites, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. The name is all the same. It's Facials and Flawless Beauty. So definitely feel free to follow me on there. And so that way you can stay in the know. And I'll plug that link in there. I'll also plug in the link for you to purchase your ticket for the Spring to Your Glow. Here we go. All right, add that, send. All right, the link is in there. And then, let's see. Yeah, share the video, like, comment, follow, and sign up for the monthly newsletter. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate your time. And thank you, I Fancy Safety, for your questions. You had great questions, and thank you for the interaction as well. I appreciate you. You all have a great rest of your day. Facials and Flawless Beauty.